gonna get right into it. My first one is, I wish people told me that there was all these rules that you had to follow once you became gray, grombre, silver, whatever color you fall into. Now, speaking of this, I have this beautiful makeup tutorial that I am wearing now coming up for you on Friday. Very excited. I do lots of different breaking the rules for silver gray hair. And that's one thing that I just wish that people told me before. Like, oh, by the way, once you become gray, like you can't wear gold, you can't wear this, you can't do that. Like I have spent the last 6 years like breaking all the rules, like, and telling you on my channel, like, ladies, there are no rules. There's no beauty rules. If you love gold, if you love wearing bronze eyeshadow like I am today, and you have gray hair, you have silver hair, go for it. Like if you have a beautiful collection of gold jewelry, what are you gonna do? Like throw it away because you're like, oh, I can't wear gold now? No, of course you can. You style it differently. You wear different makeup that would go with the gold jewelry and your silver hair or your grombre hair or your white hair. I just feel like, why are we always like telling women that they can't do this if you have this? If you have black hair, you can't wear this. If you're a summer, winter, fall, spring, that makes me crazy. Yes, you have certain undertones. Certain things look better on you. Maybe blues look really good. Maybe pinks look good. Maybe yellow doesn't look that good. But you know what? I have like just stepped out and said, okay, I'm not supposed to wear yellow. Here I am in yellow. I'm going to do it. And if you don't like it, that's fine, but I like it. And I think that's what this is all about. If you like your gray hair and you like wearing certain colors, go for it and do it. My next little issue that I wish people would have told me before I went gray was how nasty women were going to be about my hair color. At the end of the day, it's a hair color, ladies. I've said that multiple times on my channel. I understand that people are going to be nasty, but I was just really surprised and actually appalled at what some people would say. And I know it's for attention. I know that you just reflect negative energy, but when you're first going gray, especially with me, and it was just, the real reason was from all of this IVF. So I was in a very hormonally charged, synthetic hormonally charged situation. I was in my 30s. I was struggling with so many different things. And then to be going gray, you know, it was kind of like I was accepting my body not wanting to get pregnant. So I was accepting the gray hair, like what was happening. I was trying to just accept it, which was not easy. And then to see, wow, women were really going for it. I mean, they were really going in for the kill with my hair color. And I thought like, oh my gosh, like, wow. And at the time it was really quite jarring. Like, oh, is this the right thing I'm doing or what have you? But it really made me stronger. You know, it's funny. It's like when I got too talkative in class all the time, it was like, then what do you think I wanted to do? I wanted to talk more. So the more nasty comments I got, the more I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm actually liking how uncomfortable people are being right now with the nasty comments. But if I was just given the little hint to be prepared that there was going to be so much negativity, it probably would have helped a little bit. But in the end, it really just made me stronger. It made me more focused, and it made me determined to see my gray hair to the end. So coming off of all of the negative comments, I can't tell you how many positive, encouraging, amazing women have come out of basically the woodwork, the darkness, the YouTube abyss, the Instagram, and just wonderful emails. And I never knew I would have so much support. I never thought going into this. I came out with that one video, my gray hair journey. Someone had asked, like, how did you do it? And I was like, well, it really wasn't. It's a journey, but I didn't really think of it like that. I just thought, well, I'm just gonna let it happen. And I guess, you know, that really was starting the journey. But I've had so many great encounters with women in real life on the platform of YouTube and Instagram. And, you know, that knowing that before, knowing, okay, hey, listen, you're going to get really a lot of negativity, but you're going to get so much positivity. It's going to outweigh the negative, and women are going to be so encouraging. You're going to find your tribe. You're going to really just love this community. And, you know, I feel like it would have been easier to know that, but just being so apprehensive of going gray and not really knowing and feeling like the oddball out, like no other woman was doing this, especially in my 30s. There was no one on Pinterest. There was no movement. There was no silver anything. So for me, I wish that I knew how wonderful you ladies are and how you support me and you lift me up each week. I show up twice a week here on YouTube, and I do it because I love you and I love how you give me so much positive reinforcement and encouragement. And I just wish that I knew that prior to going gray, because I don't think I wouldn't have been as apprehensive knowing that you were really waiting and there to support me. The next thing I really wish I knew would happen with my hair before I went gray is that my hair really needs extra TLC. And when I was dyeing my hair, I didn't think too much of it. I mean, my hair I would dye it. I might do a hot oil treatment or a mask, here and there. But with gray hair, oh my gosh. So I have to really take good care of my hair. I have to use the right products. I can't just randomly pick products off and be like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like, no big deal. Like, my hair always responds really well. My hair does not respond well to certain shampoos or certain ingredients, or, I have to use a purple shampoo, something I never had to do when I had dyed hair. And, there's a lot of different things that I didn't know that gray hair was as high maintenance as it is. And that was just something that I wish I knew, so I could have really kind of prepared myself with a new routine. And okay, I have to use the purple shampoo every other wash, every third wash. I have to do a mask treatment on my hair every week. Like, those things are really important because you want your hair to look as healthy and as hydrated as possible. And gray hair is like, it's like a rogue color. It just does its own thing, and you really have to kind of go with the ebb and flow of what it wants to do this month. Is it going to be dry? Is it going to be wiry? Is it going to be frizzy? What's the weather doing? So there's a lot that goes into it, and I just wish that I knew that before. So another really important factor that I wish I knew before going gray is that your gray hair literally can turn yellow and it can turn like brassy. And I didn't know that. I didn't know you could just go natural and then your hair still changes colors. So, and not the color you really want. So that's where purple shampoos really come in. And it's really important to find the right purple shampoo for your gray, silver, whatever color your hair is, ombre. Over on my Beauty Reinvented private Facebook group that I started, we have 14,000 women that share what purple shampoo they love, lots and lots of products that are working for them or their gray hair transition, etc. So that's a really great resource. I have experimented with so many different purple shampoos. I just recently did a video on a purple shampoo from Shuamora that I really loved and really saw a difference and really saw brightening of my hair. It was really nice. Even my stylist said that my hair looked brighter. Like, what are you using? Your hair is so white. And I'm like, yes, I think I found the purple shampoo for my hair right now, because it's always changing. Your hair is always changing, so you're always changing your products to keep up with the gray. But that is a really important factor to know. I wish I knew that before, but now that I know, I combat that yellow, that brassiness. This is actually quite comical for me that I thought before I went gray that I was going to kill my career with my gray hair. And I wish somebody told me before, like, it's going to be the complete opposite. So if you are thinking that your gray hair is going to hold you back and you're not going to get the job because you have gray roots or you have gray hair, that's not the job for you. That is not the company that you should be going after, because your hair has nothing to do with your skills. It has nothing to do, it's just a hair color. Men get hired all the time with no hair and with gray hair and with salt and pepper hair, and it's like honored and it's dignified. Women, on the other hand, are like running around saying, I'm not going to get the job. They're going to think I'm older, what have you. It is a bold, fierce, unapologetic attitude. A company should look at that and say, wow, She's strong, she's confident, she is going to really be an asset to our company. We want her. We want her the way she is, not feeling like, oh, she has gray hair, we can't hire her. So that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen with my career, because I'm in the beauty industry. I've been modeling for my whole entire life. I thought it's hard enough to get a job with my brown hair, black hair, whatever it was. And now forget it. I have to tell you, I have worked more with silver gray hair, grombre hair, than I ever did when I had dyed hair. And it's just amazing to me. And one job that was so powerful for me because of what they wanted me to talk about, not only my gray hair, they wanted me to talk about when I went to London for Pantene, was they wanted me to talk about my IVF. And I thought to myself, wow, like this was a couple years ago, and I thought, IVF is so taboo. It's like not, no one wants to talk about it. Everybody, is really, whether you're embarrassed or you're shameful, there's so many layers to that. On top of the gray hair, feeling like there's, not just feeling accepted, or you're doing something different, or you're not. It was just like so much, and they wanted me to talk about it, and I thought, wow. But then when I let it come out, my true self came out, my true personality. It was like pretending like everything's okay going through IVF. Why? Because it's taboo and weird. No one wants to hear about bad things. Well, you know what? I just wasn't up for pretending anymore. So I wasn't up for pretending about my hair anymore. Like, this is amazing. Procter & Gamble wants me to talk about my gray hair and my IVF. Like, it's all on the table. So when you think about, oh my gosh, my gray hair is gonna hold me back in life and what have you, absolutely not, ladies. Own it, take the reins, get on that wild horse and go for it. So just a little tidbit to close out my video. I never knew how important dry shampoo would be for my hair. So this is a little trick that I had. No one told me this before. I just kind of figured it out on my own. So I found dry shampoo that would spray white. And I found that the Batiste, I think I'm saying that right. I'm probably saying it wrong, but anyway, this comes out so white. This is the one dry shampoo that I found to be white. So when I was going through, I had just that white stripe, but when I was going through having the beginning of my gray hair journey, I would spray dry shampoo on my hair to cover up, like to blend it more. So let me take, this was more of like what was happening. See how white? Do you see how white it comes out? So I was able to, when I had the demarcation line, I was able to, and they all smell so nice. This one I just used in that makeup tutorial on Monday, but this is Sassy and Daring. And I was like, yes. So what I would do is I would keep it in and I would just move it around a little bit. So it was blending my hair. And so that was something I wish someone would told me. Don't worry, Nicole, there's nothing out on the market for you, but you can use dry shampoo to kind of blend your demarcation and whiten your hair. So I live by dry shampoos. So I hope, ladies, that you just are encouraged. I just feel so passionate about having you not limit yourself, not get in a box about colors, like I can't wear this, I can't do that, I can't do that. You can. You decide, oh, you know what? That color doesn't look good on me, so that's why I don't wear it. Not because some blog or some YouTuber told you can't wear that color. I want you to be free. I want you to be, experimenting and making your own decisions when it comes to your gray hair, and learning from all of the silver ladies that have gone gray, and everybody kind of stumbles across some great products, or we've made some mistakes, or we're all sharing with you. And I hope that this encourages you. I hope that you enjoy these videos, and don't forget to subscribe. I love seeing my new subscribers and my community that I have built here on YouTube. It's so important to me. I love all of you. I love all your comments, and thank you for supporting me. And until my next video, I'll see you later.